Hi, this is Darlene Turner, Bedrest coach, owner and founder of Mamas on Bedrest and Beyond. Welcome to our community. We here are a group of mamas who have either endured high-risk pregnancies with Bedrest or are in the midst of going through a high-risk pregnancy on Bedrest. And we're here to support one another, share tips, information, and just basically get each other through. Today, I am sharing with you 7 simple strategies to stay connected and in control while on bed rest. Of course, bed rest is no one's plan for their pregnancy, and believe me, I totally understand that if there were another way for you to do this, you would certainly be doing it. But this is where you are, and this is where me and so many other people have been, and we're going to share with you now some ways to get through this and to really kind of take charge of the situation instead of feeling like, oh God, here's bed rest, there's nothing I can do. So anyway, 7 simple strategies to really kind of take control and keep things in balance. The first one is to stay calm and, most importantly, to be comfortable. You're in the bed or on the sofa or in a lazy boy chair or what have you. Make sure that you are comfortable. You need to support your pressure points, which are points in your upper and lower back, your hips, and under your knees. By supporting these areas, you'll kind of keep your body in alignment and take pressure off of like your hips and your sits bones and the lower part of your back, which is already under stress from the pregnancy. I recommend that you either use a lot of standard pillows or get a body pillow if you're in the bed and kind of wrap yourself around it, making sure that your hips are in alignment with your knees, in alignment with your spine and your neck. By doing this, you relieve a lot of pressure on the points of your body that are in contact with the mattress. Also, bring things close to you. Make sure you have your remote, you have your computer or iPad or other electronic devices, that you have whatever books, games, things that you're going to work on, knitting projects, what have you, close at hand and in close range. You don't want to have to, get up. You don't want to have to be, hanging over to the side or what have you. You want everything in close range, close proximity, and comfortable for you. Finally, nutritious snacks. Now, I'm a bit of a stress eater myself. When I get stressed out, me and the Haagen-Dazs become one. I don't want to say don't do it. It's not the best choice. Make sure you have lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of healthy crackers or breads that someone is providing, healthy, nutritious meals for you so that you don't end up in the Fritos and the Cheetos and the Doritos and the cupcakes and the cookies. And those things are quick fixes, but they can make you crash later from the sugar high, and they will pack on unwanted pounds that you are going to want to have to lose after you deliver this little person. So again, let's go for the fruits and vegetables, healthy lunch meats, well-prepared foods. Try and watch your sodium because you are going to be in bed. You may be at risk for extremity swelling. Sodium will do that. Sodium is salt, so you don't want to have a lot of salty foods. And making sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Now, that may seem counterintuitive, but you have to keep your system flushed. You have to keep your system active. And what a lot of women do, they say, well, I'm not going to drink a lot, so I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom. That's not a good thing for your kidneys. You also need water for the development of the baby, the amniotic sac, and just general development. So making sure that you're drinking, it should be half your weight in ounces. So if you're 140 pounds, that would be 70 ounces a day. Now that sounds like a lot, but even if you can get 50 or 60, that's a lot better than just a couple of 8-ounce glasses of water a day. So again, you need to stay calm, be comfortable, and be really in good care of yourself. Next, we want to say engage in forums, and I've just done several blog posts about this, but it is so easy to become isolated on bed rest, especially if you're at home. Your husband goes to work, kids go to school, and there's no one there for hours at a time. Join our forum. We have a Facebook forum, and you can follow us on these blogs. You can write to us at info@mamasonbedrest.com. But beyond all else, don't isolate yourself. It's just the most horrible feeling to feel like you're going through this all alone. Then your mind starts whirling about like, oh, what's going on with the baby? Maybe it's this I did. Maybe it's that I did. It just comes to naught. Do not isolate yourself. Join us. Join another forum if that's what you want to do, but get connected. Number 3, engage your families. Now, for a lot of people, they're like, oh, well, my husband's doing enough. I don't want to put any more on him. Well, he's going to have to be engaged. He's going to have to be a part of this. And if you two can talk and, kind of work out what needs to be done, that's great. Then branch out and see what you can do for family help. Now, I know for some of you that's just not possible. That was my situation. My family was not close. And we just had to wing it, the two of us. And we had a few neighbors, a few friends who helped a little bit, but by and large, I was on my own a lot, and my husband just did what he could. But if you can engage and have family help from family and friends, that's amazing. And don't be afraid to ask, and don't be afraid to be specific. So often what happens is we say to people, oh, well, if you could just stop by. If you said to them, I need you to go to Walgreens, just for an example, I need you to go to Walgreens and I need you to pick up this prescription. People love it. It's direct, it's quick, it's easy. No problem. They got it done for you. Be direct. Same thing with your communities. What I learned after my Bedrest thing was that my church, and I was new to the area then, the church I was attending had a whole kind of auxiliary, if you want to call it, help out ministry, or what do you call those things, where they reach out into the community. And they would have come by my house and helped me, but at the time I was new to the area and I didn't know them, so I didn't reach out. But check and see what community resources there are, because there are sometimes, what was it called, like nanny sitters, where older women will come and will do things for you. They had one of these in Austin. There are church groups that will do things, Catholic charities, and etc. Check and see what's available, because sometimes you just need one thing done. And it's a matter of saying, hey, I just need this one thing done. And they're like, sure, we're happy to do it for you. So check that out. The next is to take control of your health. Now, so many women, I'll talk to them and I'll say, well, why are you on Bedrest? Well, I have an incompetent cervix. Okay. Well, how short was it? Now, most women will know, but I always get a few women, I don't know. And I'm like, well, was it, 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters? Did it go up, did it go down? And they don't know. I mean, it's really important for you to know what's going on, not just to be, anal, which is me, but to know if there are changes, because a lot of times you're going to notice changes before your doctor. Now, the incompetent cervix thing is kind of hard because you have to measure with ultrasound and what have you. But things like if you're having blood pressure issues, even if you don't take your own blood pressure, you can say, well, I woke up today and I felt kind of headachy. Or you'll notice that when you stand up, if you feel dizzy, that can either be your blood pressure going too high or too low. You can get home blood pressure things. You can take them with your wrists, and it's really easy. But it's you being involved, you asking questions, you making sure that you notice any changes, and that you can report these quickly to your healthcare provider, so that interventions, should they be needed, be made early and be most effective. I tell mamas to move. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but you're laying in bed. Your muscles were made to move. It is completely the antithesis of what your body should be doing. Now, granted, I'm not saying you're going to start doing like mattress aerobics or something, but you can stretch. There are yoga moves, there are Pilates moves. There is a whole set of stretches that comes with this Bedrest Success Kit that I really hope you will look at. They're very gentle, they're very easy, and yes, that is my mug doing them. But just so that you know, while you're in bed, stretch every hour. Just stretch up, stretch out, move your legs, roll your back, because you are going to become stiff. you are going to have lots of aches just being in bed. This can help counteract that. Additionally, if you keep your body moving with the stretches after your bed rest experience, it'll be easier for you to get back into shape and get back to your normal routine. Finally, I have to say, and everybody says it sounds hokey, you have to stay positive. You will do yourself in if you're sitting going, oh my God, what did I do? How did this happen? Was it something I ate? Oh my God, my baby's not going to make it. I mean, if you spin these things in your head, you will drive yourself crazy. And believe me, I completely understand that this is where you are. I am not making fun of you. I am not judging you. I'm saying this from personal experience. If you go down that little rabbit hole, you will find yourself in a place you don't want to be in. And, next thing you know, you're a crying heap because you've gotten yourself so wound up. Now, it's not easy to say, everything's just going to be fine. I am totally wonderful. Yes and no. I think most of us will be fine. I think being delusional in that kind of stance is not advisable. But you can sit there and you can say, okay, I'm on bed rest. I don't like this. This is not easy. You may even cry. I'm there. But I'm still here. My baby is still here. And as each minute ticks by, that's a minute more that me and my baby have. And you literally may have to do it breath by breath at some point. But remind yourself, for each breath, for each minute, for each hour, for each day that I go, that's another minute, breath, hour, day that my baby bakes, if you will, keeps growing, keeps developing, and that's a day closer that I am to holding this baby. It is a mind game, ladies. It's a mind game. You have got to control your mind. If you don't, I don't want to say you're doomed because that's so dramatic, but you're going to be fighting a losing battle, and you don't want to lose. We want to win this battle. We want to have healthy babies. So that's it. The 7 strategies to take control of your bed rest and connect and not feel so isolated are to stay calm and comfortable, to engage in forums and discussions, be connected to other moms, engage your families for help, ask for what you need, not just of your husbands, but extended family. Engage your communities as much as you can. See what resources are in your community that you can draw upon. Is there a grocery delivery service? Are there people that will come and clean your house? Are there people that will take your children to school? Engage these people. They're there to help you. They want to help you. Take control of your medical situation. And I'm not saying become your own OB, but know when you're on bed rest, know what's going on, know what the potential outcomes are, know what the potential complications are, and you know from day to day how you feel. Maybe write it down, maybe do it in a video blog, whatever you need to do, but you keep track of how things are going. If you feel something rumbling, you write it down, you talk to your doctor about it. If something doesn't feel quite right, or they say something that makes you go, I'm not sure I agree with that, you talk to them about that, and you make sure it's all straight in your mind and that you are at peace with whatever is going on. You need to move. I say every hour, go through the series of stretches in the Love Your Body program that is included with this Bed Rest Success Kit. And finally, take control of your mind and stay positive. No, this is not a great situation. This is not at all what you wanted. But it is not completely dismal, at least not yet. You're here, your baby's here, and every day that you are is a day you've won. So that's it, the 7 simple strategies to stay connected and control of your bed rest. And they're here from me, Darlene Turner, Bedrest coach, owner and founder of Mamas on Bedrest and Beyond. We are so happy you've joined our community.